Good morning and welcome, USA Wager Sports Brief. I am your host, Rodney Knuppel. This is the Monday, November 29th edition of the show, and looking forward to a busy and a fun week of sports here. The final week of November as Wednesday rolls around, and we are here into December. So let's get started with the show. Monday edition. NFL yesterday. Let's run down yesterday's scores. Falcons 21, Jaguars 14. Falcons moved to 5-6 on the season with their win and in a competitive spot in the NFC. The Jets beat the Texans 21-14. Jets now 3-8. Texans 2-9. Patriots stay red hot. They're 8-4 on the season. They've won 6 straight games. They beat the Titans 36-13. They are both now 8-4 on the season. Giants beat the Eagles 13-7. Bad loss for the Eagles. Good win for the Giants 13-7. Giants over the Eagles. The Bengals stomped the Steelers 41-10. Pittsburgh now 5-5-1, while the Bengals moved to 7-4-1. Good win for the Bengals. Tampa Bay 38-31 and a good game over the Colts. Tampa Bay now 8-3 on the season, looking at that NFC spot, trying to chase down Green Bay for the top spot in the NFC. Dolphins beat the Panthers 33-10. That's 4 straight wins for Miami. They are now in a little bit of contention in the AFC at 5-7. The later afternoon games, Broncos beat the Chargers. Bad loss for the Chargers. They just can't find ways to get out of their own way. They lost. They just scored 13 points in the game. They lost to Broncos 28-13. Both teams now 6-5. 49ers 34-26 over the Vikings. Another team that trips over themselves is the Minnesota Vikings. They've led in every game. Vikings have. But the 49ers won 34-26. Good win for San Francisco. Packers beat the Rams 36-28. Packers now 9-3. Rams 7-4. Aaron Rodgers with another nice game in that one. Not going to let that toe injury bother him. And then last night was an ugly Sunday night football game. Lamar Jackson actually threw 4 interceptions, but won the game 16-10 over the Cleveland Browns. Good win for Baltimore. They remain at the top of the AFC with their 8-3 record. Cleveland falls to 6-6 on the season. 16-10, ugly one there. Tonight in the NFL, Seattle at Washington. 2 teams out of the NFC. 3-7 Seattle, 4-6 Washington. Really need wins on both sides. Seattle, another loss, and you can pretty much kiss their season goodbye. 3-7 on the season. Washington 4-6. That's the Monday night football game. It's a pick'em right now. 47 is your total. Pick'em and 47 is the spread. All right, so that is a look at the NFL from Sunday. NBA, Sunday NBA. Warriors, 105-90 over the Clippers. Steph Curry, a game-high 33 points. Got technical in that game, but went on fire from that point on. Warriors, 105-90 over the Clippers. Bucks, 118-100 over the Pacers. The Greek Freak, 26 points, 13 rebounds for Milwaukee. Memphis, 128-101 over the Kings. Dylan Brooks with the team-high 21 points. In that one, Celtics 109-97 over the Raptors. Marcus Smart with 21 for the Celtics. Fred VanVleet, 27 points in a losing cause for Toronto. And the Lakers topped the Pistons 110-106. No issues between Isaiah Stewart and LeBron James. LeBron ended up with 33 points in the game. All right, NBA tonight. Magic at 76ers. Philadelphia, -14, 205.5 is your total. Nuggets at the Heat, good one there. Heat -7.5, 207.5 is the total. Pacers, 3-point underdogs in Minnesota, 217.5 is the total. Thunder at the Rockets, Rockets -2.5. Hornets at the Bulls, good Eastern Conference game. Bulls -5.5. It's the Ball brothers going against each other in that one. Wizards -3.5 at the Spurs, 215 is the total. Cleveland on the road at Dallas. Dallas is -6.5, 212 is the total. Portland +7.5 at Utah, 223 is the total. And the Pelicans on the road at the Clippers, 6.5 is your total, or is your spread for the Clippers, 211.5 is the total. And those are your NBA games for today. Moving yesterday to the NHL, Capitals 4, Hurricanes 2 in an Eastern Conference battle there. Wild 4, Lightning 2. Good win for Minnesota. Flyers fell to the Devils 5-2. Blackhawks shut out by the Sharks 2-0 in Chicago. Bruins 3, Canucks 2. And Maple Leafs 5, Ducks 1. Tonight in the NHL, just 4-pack a game. Kraken at the Sabres. Seattle's minus 140. Canucks at the Canadiens. Canadiens minus 125. Coyotes at the Jets. Jets are minus 300. Big favorites in that one are the Jets. And the Penguins are on the road at the Flames. Flames minus 145 with the total of 5.5 goals. Those are your NHL games for today, Monday, November 29th. All right, college basketball over the weekend. Bunch of college basketball over the weekend. Let's look at yesterday's scores. Ranked teams, Florida pounded Troy 84-45. Seton Hall 84-70 over Bethune-Cookman. Kansas topped Iona 96-83. Looking at other scores yesterday, Arkansas beat Penn 76-60. Dayton beat Belmont 63-61. Kansas State doubled up North Dakota 84-42. Villanova all over LaSalle 72-46. Alabama smashed Miami 96-64. Colorado 80-76 over Stanford, and California 65-57 over Fresno State. Tonight in college basketball, 10th ranked Kentucky's 30.5-point favorites over Central Michigan. Iowa at Virginia. South Florida at Boston College. Mississippi Valley State at Vanderbilt. Tulsa at Oral Roberts. Austin Peay at TCU. Paul Quinn at Missouri. Sam Houston State at Texas. Notre Dame takes on Illinois. Tarleton State takes on Gonzaga. And Montana battles Oregon. Those are your college basketball games. College football, the big news is Lincoln Riley has left Nebraska. He will now be the head coach at USC. Immediately following Bedlam loss, he took the job. He's already on a flight. He's already landing in LA to be introduced as the new head coach at USC. Big grab for USC. Congratulations, Lincoln Riley. Big loss for Oklahoma. I can't feel bad for him. A program that wanted to move from the Big 12 to the SEC and now losing their coach. It's kind of ironic, actually. They're going to lose a bunch of recruits, too. Oklahoma is going to have to pick up the pieces and pick them up quickly. I would guess USC will get some instant recruitment going on there. Lincoln Riley can recruit. He's also a good head coach. So that's the big news there. College football playoff should be formed after this coming weekend. It will be formed after this coming weekend. Georgia, Alabama is a big game. Michigan, Iowa is one that matters quite a bit. Cincinnati, Houston, of course, means a big deal. Those four teams are in good spots. Notre Dame's off. They're kind of lurking. Oklahoma State takes on Baylor. Those two teams are just outside the top 5 or 6. So a big weekend this coming weekend in college football, the final weekend until we start thinking about bowl games and then the college football playoff. All right, I'm Rodney Knuppel with the USA Wager Sports Brief. Hopefully that was the best 9 minutes of your sports day. Hopefully you enjoy the week. Stay safe, stay warm, all those great things out there. Stay tuned right here to the USA Wager Sports Brief every morning, 9:30 a.m. Central Time. I'm Rodney Knuppel with USA Wager Sports Brief. So long for just a while.